It says I'm live. Does anybody want to come in and chat with me about... Here we go again. I'm sitting in a spot that I don't like. The camera's over there. I really need my camera back so I don't have to do this on here anymore. Kitty's here. I'm here. I'm on here to avoid having to do laundry and dishes. The kitchen is a mess. Hi, Andrea. How are you? I had three options. I could go in my bedroom and fold laundry. I could go in the kitchen and clean up. It's a massive mess in there because the kids were all here for dinner last night. Steve made dinner, and wait, was that last night? Yeah, it was last night. But I don't want to get my hands wet because of my fingers. And then I thought, ding, 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 ding. It's Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday, isn't it? I better double check. Check in with all the swells and see how their program's going this weekend. But I didn't plan very well because the camera's over here and your comments are over here and I messed up. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Busy Bee. Jerry. Sarah. Hi, Ruth, with that big old loss this week. Hi, Patty. I hope everybody's doing well. Hi, Kim. I look like a drowned rat because I went out for my walk and lo and behold, we got rain in Southern California, and oh, how glorious it was. I knew it was going to rain. I listened to the news, and I put it off, and I thought, okay, Nita, you got, because I wasn't feeling it today, right? Because when we're not feeling it, we don't just jump out there, and we just don't do it. And then the little walking guy on my shoulder said, get out there and get some steps. And sure enough, I was about a quarter in. Hi, Reese. I was about a quarter into my walk, and the skies just opened. So it just encouraged me to walk a little bit faster. So then I got home and I changed into one of my favorite t-shirts that I'm very happy to report. I'm sorry, this just, Nita, you need to get your camera and a computer fixed. So I have one of my favorite t-shirts on, and I have jammy bottoms on, Minnie Mouse polka dots that Oliver gave me for Christmas last year, I think. So I thought, what a better way to avoid all the housework than to come in and see how everybody's doing on their programs. Now, I haven't been able to spend a lot of time online looking around because it's been a very tumultuous week with Oliver. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Sarah. She got her 30-pound charm. Congratulations to her. Did you tell me her name? Oh my gosh, congratulations, Sarah's wife. Totally comfy, cozy, Andrea. I can't wait till Steve gets home and I'm going to have him light the fireplace. Oh, Sarah's wife, I'm so excited for you. I'm sorry, you guys, I missed Randy. Congratulations, Randy. That's good stuff, man. I didn't even know there was a 30-pound charm. I thought it was 5, 10, 20, 25, and 50, but that's awesome. You just got back from my walk. See, now I'm looking over here, and the camera's over here, and I'm sorry, you guys. I never, Kitty, come here. No, go lay down. That's great. What program are you guys doing, Sarah? Are you and Randy doing the same program? I did. Okay, so I started to say I haven't been able to do a lot of checking around, and we've had a tumultuous week with Oliver. We started the week off. Oh, Lord. The drama. Hi, Cindy. I'm waving madly back at you. Hi, Lou. You've been out without internet since Saturday. Oh, that must have been horrible. Did you send up flares and send out pigeons and carrier pigeons and smoke signals? I don't know what I would have done. So Sarah's doing green and Randy's doing blue. Congrats to her. That's awesome. So I wanted to check in. It seems like just and randomly, I'm talking randomly. You know what? I want to say something here. And Cindy, I'm glad you're here because you're I'm glad you're here because you can kind of help me back me up on this. When there's a community of people who do things like we have our Weight Watcher community, There's makeup communities. There's all sorts of communities. I'm trying to get comfortable. For the most part, all of us, we hang out, we message, we do collaborations, we know who so-and-so is and who so-and-so is. But that doesn't mean that we all agree on the same thing like anything else in life. We don't all agree on everything. And that's just how the world works, right? I mean, my best friend Cindy and I, our views overall on the world, there are a couple things that are completely different. But that doesn't interfere with our love for each other. If you guys knew the differences between Steve and I, your minds would be blown. Think of that emoji. I often have different opinions than some of the larger YouTubers. Some of the ladies I don't even know. Most of them I do know who they are. Just because we all do this doesn't mean that we're all holding hands and agree on everything and that we all watch each other's stuff. And it's just not how it works. I'm doing this for me. This is my reason. I'm doing this because of you guys, and that's it. I've had a kind lady named Joanne Williams pop up on all my videos saying that along the lines, she would like to watch me, but she can't bring herself to watch me because Anita hates all the other YouTubers. I thought it didn't bother me, but I guess it does, because it's the biggest pile of cacalatoro that could ever be written about me. There could not be anything further from the truth. Just because I disagree with another YouTuber, and I may not even be aware that I'm disagreeing with this other YouTuber, does not mean that I hate them. I don't hate anybody. I may hate my ex-husband, but in the grand scheme of things, he really doesn't count. I know, Lou, isn't that fabulous? Oh, and thanks to you guys. So let me just finish and wrap this up real quick. If you guys hear me say anything that doesn't coincide with what's popular, or what one of the big, popular gals is doing, or one of the smaller popular gals is doing, that doesn't mean I have any dislike. I don't wish anybody ill will, anything of the kind. We're all out here to have different opinions and show different ways and do things in a different way. And this lady, this Joanne Williams, he keeps popping up, and I keep asking her, please don't put this on my page. This isn't so. And I leave the comment there so other people can read it and see my response. Because if I just remove it, then that gives her all the power of, well, yeah, Nita must hate all the other YouTubers. I wouldn't even have a YouTube channel if I hated all the other YouTubers. Excuse me, guys. I need to get a Kleenex. Hi, Janet. Hold on, you guys. Cover your ears. Fire in the hole! If I didn't have Sandy and Amy and Lisa, I miss Lisa so much, and Carrie and the whole line of them who came before me, Julie, Julieta, I would not have a YouTube channel. And I wouldn't have you guys as friends. And I wouldn't have this wonderful, wonderful place to come and talk about, first and foremost, Weight Watchers, because that's what I'm here for, but also my family when I need to, Oliver when I need to. Some of you are educators, some of you are doctors, some of you are just my friends with huge hearts who are here for me. I ask you, please, if you ever see these comments, please don't pay any heed to them because they aren't true. And maybe now that I've said something, excuse me. Do you have your water? Do you have your water? Maybe now that I have addressed it, I'll feel better and sleep a little better at night, because I don't want to be represented or thought of in a way that could, if you're going to talk about me and call me names, well, just make sure they're things that apply to me. Oh, man, she gets those darn fever blisters and she looks ugly as sin from time to time. True. There's a lot of things about me that aren't perfect, but I do not hate my fellow YouTubers just because I may not agree with what they're doing. Just like if they don't agree with what I'm doing, I hope they don't hate me. All right, that's all I'm going to say on that. Hopefully Miss Joanne Williams will stay in her own lane and leave me be. Hi, Suki. Now let me jump on here and see who's here. As I don't know if you guys saw Lou's post, I have 4,000 subs. Isn't that fabulous? 4,000 of my closest best friends. And Sarah posted that her wife Randy, I'm sorry, her wife Randy got her 30-pound charm. I'm sorry, but aren't we all, don't we all have an inner kindergartner? Don't we want our Bravo stickers back too? Reese, I have not put up my Christmas tree yet. Our Christmas tree is a funny thing. We got it off of QVC a few years ago, and it's just the worst tree in the world. I hate it. And every year I tell Steve we're not using it next year. And then, of course, we do. So I'm standing tough this year. There's Lou. She's back. So glad she's back. Eliza, what a beautiful name. I know, 4,000. My lip hurts. Thank you, Ruth. You know what? I try to, I have a good heart. I can't be great and sweet and nice all the time, but for the most part, I try to be. Hi, Connie. Lou, ridiculous is the perfect word for it. It's ridiculous. Just joining. I guess it's the end. No, Janet, we just started. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. I'm glad. Hi, Donna. I'm glad you guys don't take it seriously. It's hurtful. I sit here and I pour my heart out and I pour my soul out, and then I get something like that, and it's like, come on, lady, you must have something better to do than come over and insult me. You bought one at Lowe's. It's a pre-lit one. Connie, you made goal? I'm sorry, Reese, not to take away from your tree. Connie Brown made goal? Give me am I reading this correctly? Yay! That's fabulous! Oh my gosh, I wish I could set off like little fireworks or something for you. Hi, Eugenia. Yay! Connie, that's fabulous. Did you do it today? Oh my gosh. Oh, Eliza, I'm here to help, friend. And we'll talk, and we're all doing this together. It's a fabulous crowd. With an occasional person that comes over from another channel and they just need... Connie made goal. Now, Eliza, I want you to see this. Connie made goal, and that is so fabulous. So I'm so glad I came on. We can have a little party for her yesterday. Now to hold on to it for 6 weeks. You got this. You got it. Oh, I'm so very excited for you. Truly, I am. Oh, my gosh. Oh, okay, everybody. Grab your water. Here's to Connie. She made goal. Everybody better have their water. If not, get off your hiney and go get it. Eliza, just in case you don't know, I'm a water pusher. You have to have your water. Oh, look, the sun just came out. That's fabulous. I don't think I'm ever going to make goal. To be honest, and I don't say that in a negative connotation. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, man. They just want me too low. I do have a doctor's note. And I don't even think I want to be as low as his note is. It's something I've talked about in the past, but thank you. Thank you, this mama. Thank you. And also, I want to say something. A lot of the folks don't like the lives. And I don't blame them because I stop and I talk. And when I watch my friends who do lives, I helped Carrie do her live the other night. I moderated for her. I helped moderate Amy, And it gets hard when you come in later and you're watching something if I'm not talking consistently, and I understand and I appreciate that. For anybody who may have missed it, I cannot get what's on my camera onto my iPad and post regular YouTube videos. You guys, I'll sit up till like 1 a.m. sometimes trying with the Wi-Fi, trying with the Bluetooth, just over and over and over. I'm nothing if not, determined. And I can't do it. So sometimes, I'm sorry, I keep biting my lip. Sometimes I just want to come on here, and to do it live is kind of the only way. But I'm doing it what I ate today, so I'm going to post that tonight. So it's Wednesday, and I'm feeling really good. I've had a great Monday, a great Tuesday, a great Wednesday. I've got all my walking in. I've got all my water in. I went over points one night by just a couple, but I had my weeklies for that, right? Oh, Eliza, I love that you think of me as a pusher, as the right type of pusher, right? Not like South Dakota. My friend, my friend Pam, who used to live in South Dakota, they were just talking about their new drug campaign in the back there, and it's a little funky. I'm getting off subject. So, how's everybody doing with the green, the blue, the purple? Tell me what program you're doing, and tell me how it's working out for you. You are so funny. If you are new here, I'm on the green program. I'm thrilled as thrilled could be to be able to track my chicken and my eggs. And today I had a tuna sandwich. And okay, so many people are doing purple. I think it's so awesome. There is so much rejuvenation in the Weight Watching community since they did this. Don't you guys agree? I mean, everybody just seems to be thrilled. Did anybody besides me stayed on the blue? And you know what? For all you folks who have had all this great success on freestyle, absolutely. Unless you want to mix it up. You know, the thing with freestyle that's I think is kind of interesting. Awesome. This mama, I'm going to have to know your name. I forgot what I was going to say. Purple lifetime, but had a little vacation game, but getting it off. Perfect. Oh, what I was going to say about freestyle, what seems is that it's awesome for maintenance. And it seems like what a lot of folks are, is like they're losing their weight. And then since they're still eating the same amount and the same foods, well, then they kind of plateau. And so I think the purple or the green for you when that happens is an awesome, awesome opportunity. Jerry, blue, lost 2.6. 2.6. This is a high five for you, my friend. 2.6. Look at these great losses. Hi, Suze. What's happening? My White Watcher failure was partially due to the lack of structure. Mine too, you guys. I mean, well, no, that's not altogether. Well, kind of yes and kind of no. But we've got this, you guys. We have this all together. Oh, I'm so happy you guys are here. My thing with, I never was able to really pinpoint why freestyle didn't work for me, except for I've mentioned a gazillion times, is that I can eat chicken. Boy, howdy, can I eat chicken? I can eat a lot. And I did eat a lot of chicken. It just wasn't my thing. I like to track everything. Hi, Sherry. How are you today? 0.4 for Sarah. So you and Randy are both there. Oh, my gosh. Everybody's just, you know, it's so awesome. I love seeing, and I'm feeling such a, you know, levity in everybody's hearts. And it's like, oh, we're having the losses and this is working well. And for whatever program everybody's on, it's just such a nice feeling, because for those of us that didn't care for freestyle, it's funny, I was talking smack about freestyle for all this time, and then I chose purple, which is like freestyle on crack, but it's still different, right? It's still, you know, the foods are different and stuff. Let me see, who was I reading today that was purple? I haven't lost that much yet. Back taking it day by day. I will see how it goes on Friday. That's my way. And same with me, Teresa. And that's all we can do, right? Day by day, meal by meal, track, water, track, have your water. What's the third thing I'm missing? I'm forgetting something. Freestyle, some of us just like the feeling of, what's that word I'm looking for, Lou? You know it. You're my reader. You know my words when I can't think of what they are. Okay, well, I'm your girl then, Sherry. You need to have like 5 of these sitting around your house like I do. I have one in the living room, I have one in my bedroom, and I have one in my kitchen. That way, no matter what I'm doing, I always have it right there to pick up and drink. Everybody drink! We're celebrating Connie made gold today. Feels good to feel good too, doesn't it? I know that I feel really good when I'm right on program. Just water only. Yes. Yep. I never drank soda, so giving up soda, and I know how I hear you guys how hard it is, and I watch my dad My dad has to have a soda in his hand all the time. Yeah, Susie, it's nice having the option. A portion is a lot of problem for a lot of people too, and I think that's the problem. Was there was only two things on freestyle. For those who didn't catch on, I went for a walk and got caught in the rain, and that's why I look like a drowned duck. The taco soup that I made into chili and the chicken, both of those I could just eat, and I did. And I would lose, and I would gain, and I would lose, and it just was like, why am I spending $45 a month to do this? And it was really starting to bother me, and now to be able to have my green back, my 30 smart points, it's just fabulous. It's just right where I want to be. So what is the problem with water for you guys? Is it specifically you just don't like the portions is the topic at this week's meeting? Awesome. Yeah, I don't have portion problems because, oh my gosh, I keep biting my lip. Because I weigh and measure everything, and I weigh it and I measure it, and that's my portion, and that's it, which I guess on freestyle or blue and purple, it would be a different Oprah, wouldn't it? So what is it about the water, you guys? How can we help with the water? Is it that you don't like the lack of taste of water? You don't think about drinking the water, Patty? Okay, so iced tea is good, Sherry. Iced tea's fine. Just don't put any real sugar in it. Iced tea is great because it's all that water. Here's to you, Lou. Here's to you. I haven't had any of mine choice, and that's because I need to get this weight off. I don't like the way I'm feeling. My shorts are so tight. Oh my gosh. When we went to Disneyland last week, I was like, oh my goodness. And when we took that picture at the table. Crystal Light is great. Yeah, Jill, are you mentioning it to them? Oh, sometimes it is, though. Like when your 9-year-old just makes you want to jump off a mountain. It is worth it. Love water, but I'm so hooked on soda. I found, whoops, let's bring that up again. I found that I like Coke Zero and Diet Sunkist. Okay, this mama, does anybody who drinks soda have any suggestions for her? Because since I never drank soda, I can't address that. But you know what? There's so many lovely people here. Makes me go to the bathroom too much too with water. Okay, Anne, I'm with you on that. And I want to tell you a funny story. I don't have a problem with water in summer, but once it gets cold. But can you drink just like warm water with lemon, Janet? You like a hot beverage. Okay. Here's the thing about water when you're on a weight loss journey, and I learned this from the funniest source. My dad had this friend, and he was a priest, and he was a very, very, very large priest. And, gosh, he was like 400 pounds. And he did this. I was a teenager, and I remember he was talking about he did Jenny Craig, and I hope this isn't a TMI. I always still think about it, and I think it's kind of funny. And yeah, you guys put any ideas in here for this Mama Loves, for anything that can help her with the soda. But he hated drinking the water. Hated it. So he would get up early for his devotionals or whatever, and he would like just guzzle all the water he was supposed to have, however much that was. And then he would take a shower and pee it all out, and then he didn't deal with it for the rest of the day. And I don't know why that always stuck with me, because I think at some point I asked one of my Weight Watcher leaders, is that right? Can you just drink it all and get it over with? And it has been validated for me on more than one occasion that, yes, you can do that. Now, I don't know if you want to do that, but you can't do that. Because going to the bathroom is an issue for me, too. I start drinking my water first thing in the morning when Oliver and I get up. I drink it all day long, and I stop at 3. At 3 o'clock, I stop. That's it. Because my side of the bed is not next to the bathroom. Steve's is. Let's see what you guys are saying. Lou, have you tried Zevia? Slowly cut back on soda, wean yourself off. I just quit drinking diet soda cold turkey. Hardest thing I did. Congratulations, Erin. It's super hard. And, don't give yourself a hard time. Sorry for this table, you guys. do what's good for you. Everybody's different, and what one might work for one person will not work for another person. It's like people always tell me, because my big thing is alcohol. I love to drink vodka, and vodka loves me to drink it. And Teresa found an app. Is it like one of those water the plants app? I had a gal once say, well, just don't have it in the house. Well, I've been known to take a trip or two to the store to get it when I really want it. It's all a matter of what works for you. Now, with me, I just have to get in the mindset. Excuse me, guys, I have an itch. And I have to look in the mirror and I have to say, okay, she says, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I find it even harder to stay on track. I have been carrying a thermos of cold water around the house with me lately. It's been helping. Okay, awesome. There you go. Hi, Jessica. Suki, if you like coffee but don't want caffeine, at some point later in the day, there's an herbal tea called Ticino. Okay, there are all these great ideas for you. I'm a stay-at-home grandmother. So I hear you because we have a little extra time. But the thing that we have to our benefit is that we are at home with bathroom. And if you don't like it cold, I put lemon in my water. I have a bottle. Let me show her, you guys. Keep talking while I get my bottle to show her. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm stiff. So this mama, I have this on my counter at all times. And I get them at the 99-cent store. Actually, my husband buys them for me. This is actually kind of funny. He knows how important my water is to me, and he's got like 4 of them in the garage, and when he sees me running out, he brings me another one. Isn't he just swell? So that's what I do to get my water down. See, like, I don't care for tea. Excuse me. That's Steve. He's a keeper. Yeah, he is. Except for when he's not. Our last Disneyland trip. Yes, he is a great hubby, but he's got his own what's it called when you stockpile of things down in the garage that I don't even know about. So like, I'll be up here and need something. He's like, I got it in the garage. But yeah, no, he's a keeper. He made dinner last night. Did you guys hear my story about dinner last night? Stash, yeah. I never eat dinner with my family because I eat my own foods. I know that's not how you're supposed to do Weight Watchers. You're supposed to eat their foods with your family and everything. But I choose not to because I don't like their foods. Well, Oliver has been saying, Nana, you never sit at the table with us. I want you to eat dinner with us. And Steve and I bought this big thing of beef stroganoff at Costco. We made it last night. Casey and Jessica, Casey's Oliver's dad, Jessica's Casey's girlfriend. Everybody came over for dinner. I told Steve, I said, because he made dinner because my hands are in a rough place right now. So I got out of the shower and I came in here and the 4 of them are sitting around the table and Oliver's at the head of the table, just the happiest little clam you've ever seen. Family means the world to that little boy. If he could have all of you over sitting at the table with him for a meal, he would. And so they're all sitting there eating, and I would go in the kitchen to get some. And they didn't save any for me because they didn't think, hi, Barbara. How are you doing? They're so used to me not eating with them that they didn't save any for me, so they saw the look on my face. And then I went in the other room and they pulled some of their noodles together and gave me a plate. Christmas shopping, oh man. Christmas shopping. Christmas shopping and divorce court always seem to go together in my brain. Steve gets freaked out every year at Christmas. He just doesn't do well. He stresses out more than he needs to, and then it's just, good for you, Barbara. I wish I had that advantage to be able to do that and just go knock it all out. So, What about Thanksgiving? Is anybody having any problems or worried about the upcoming? Oh, you have cataract surgery coming up? So what, hubby went first and then you went? Didn't he have LASIK or something? What did he just have done? I'm sorry that I'm not remembering exactly. Well, you're smart. And I hope everything goes okay. Oh, I know it'll go okay, but yeah, I'm tongue-tied. Thanksgiving, that's what I was going to ask about. Is anybody here like us who we just kind of really... But didn't he just... Who am I thinking of who's a regular person that I chit-chat with whose husband just had... Sorry, you guys, I keep doing that. Who just had something done. Huh. I apologize. So, okay, so... I know it. And you know, at the minute we're all done, I'll probably think of what it was. This is probably the wrong thing to say, but it's only one day and I'm going to eat what I want. Lou, there's no wrong thing to say, especially with me. Especially with me. It's just one day, and you know what? If you really think about it, well, I guess maybe at our house or in my family, the foods that we have aren't overly horrible. Going Christmas shopping on Black Sunday at the mall. Oh, Sarah's a brave one. This Thanksgiving, taking my scale and measuring cups. Look at you go, Jessica. You know, when I first started that, I put that out there. I said, hey, everybody. And oh my gosh, I was tarred and feathered and sent on my way. Because why not? If somebody came to your house and they were on a weight loss program, and they said, you know what, I'd feel better if I could weigh out. I would be like, have at it. And I would have tip my hat to them and I'd have appreciation for them. I mean, why the heck not, right? Good for you, Jessica. You're a great example to what could and should be done. So fantastic. But turkey, okay, turkey's okay. You're stocking up on your points. There you go. That's awesome. I remember this lady once when I first started. She was on, it was a Facebook page. Oh, I remember now. It was a Facebook page. She wanted, the poor thing had just started. I think she had been in the back, and she was on a really good roll, and she was feeling really good about herself. And she said, I just want to take my own turkey lean cuisine. And she said, and you know how message boards and Facebook pages can be. They just ripped that poor little thing up. I messaged her, and I'm like, you know what? Some people just don't understand. Family dynamics are different. Friendly dynamics are different. If you were my family or friend, I would show you where the microwave is and tell you to knock yourself out, you know. Do what you think is good for you. Don't listen to all these people, because some people take the holidays very seriously. They take their meals very seriously. If I invite you over, which hopefully for you, you hope I won't because my food isn't any good. 10 hard pounds over the holidays. Took me 6. Okay, Jessica. Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to read this to you. You guys might not have read it. Jessica said, last year I gained 10 hard pounds over the holidays. Took me 6 months to lose them, not this year. Ding dong. That exactly happened to me too. It took forever to get off because the right then was freestyle. So why not think ahead? You know, people, I don't go to any of the Facebook pages anymore for this reason. That I think people, and again, this is just my opinion. It's just my opinion. In the end, when the lights go out and everybody goes to bed at night, none of it matters, right? What my opinion is. If you turn down my pumpkin pie because you're watching your weight, or you're a diabetic, or you hate pumpkin, I'm not going to lose any sleep that night. I'm not going to banish you from my house. I'm not going to erase you from my contacts. It's just food, people. And people get so, oh, well, you know, that's rude to turn down somebody's yam, marshmallow, pecan casserole. But is it really rude? It's food, you guys. It's, I don't know. I think maybe I'm on my own on this opinion. I don't know. Because like Jessica said, more for me, right, Patty? It's nothing personal. I'm not turning you down. I'm not turning your hard work down. I appreciate your hard work, but I don't care to have any of that right now. It's just too hard for us to get to where we're trying to be. And anybody who's been on a weight loss or has had a weight problem will totally understand. And anybody who doesn't, then they just have to get over themselves. My plan is to, Kim says, my plan is to track everything and use some weeklies. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Sherry. I tried it with Oliver. One of our problems with him right now is and this will segue. Steve and I have to pick my battles with him on what we're going to, tell him he's doing wrong or don't do this or don't do that or whatever. And I think that's true with life in picking your battles. There's so much going on. We all have so much going on. And I don't think that food should be one of those battles when we're thinking of other people. Let us do our thing. And am I making any sense? There's just so much more, I have a father who's the greatest man in the world who doesn't know me anymore because he has Alzheimer's. I have a daughter who, thanks be to God, I guess, to her own hard work, is sober and has 2 other children that she cannot get custody of. I have her other child here who just wants to be with her or his father or the 2 of them together. Let's pick our battles in life. What's really important? Whether you eat grandma's corn hash pie or whether you're all together enjoying the day, hating the dang football game that they're all making you watch because that's what they make you do every darn year. But you're going to enjoy, you're going to sit at the table with somebody, with one of your favorite aunties, nieces, nephews, friends, a Weight Watcher friend, and talk and enjoy yourself. I have a friend named Eric. He's the same age as Steve and I. At one time he was engaged to my sister. He's a terminal bachelor. And he comes over every Thanksgiving and Christmas. And we just sit and enjoy each other's company. And we talk. We play cards. We play Uno. I usually have a drink or 10. And to me, that's what it's about. And I make sure everybody has the food they want. I want everybody to be happy. But nobody cares whether I am chowing down and then putting on the feed bag or not. There's just more important things. Oh, Barbara, I need to get a job to support the dang grocery bill from that kid. Okay, Mama says it's going to be a heck for me. My birthday is Monday. Happy birthday. My husband is taking me to my favorite restaurant, then Thursday for Thanksgiving with the in-laws. Okay, we can help you with this. I'm going to do what I can to stay close to on track for the holiday. Plus, I'm a picky eater, so there are a lot of Thanksgiving foods that I'm not. Okay, so you're going to your favorite restaurant for your birthday, so then you know the menu. Plan ahead, pre-track. Plan the day before and the day after to stay on, or if your birthday's Monday, I don't know what your weigh-in day is. Use your rollovers. It can be done, my friend. It totally can be done. And I don't know about your in-laws, but it's hard. I know it's hard. I make it sound like it's so easy, but some people it's not. You have to do what's right for you in life. Susie, yes, you have to do what's right for you because you know why you have to do what's right for you? Because nobody else is going to do it. I mean, we'd like to think that, well, Steve will do just about anything for me. But it's okay, Barbara. Everything's good. I'm just trying to make a point. You know what I mean? It's like there's bigger things in the world to worry about than food or what someone eats. And it's not all about food, Patty. A drink or 10. Well, I got to be honest. Family is the most important, not the food. Or maybe in situations like mine, it's not necessarily, I'm not always surrounded by family on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's a weird thing in my family. I mean, I won't get into it, but friends, it's whoever you choose that is your family. Let's put friends, whoever you're with, right? Whatever the day is about. I've had Thanksgiving with Oliver's other grandparents. I've had Thanksgiving at restaurants. I've had Thanksgiving in Mammoth on ski slopes. I've had Thanksgiving in Cambria. I've had many Thanksgiving at Disneyland, and it's about the day. It's not, and you know what? I want to ask you guys something who worry about, and use your weeklies. There you go. Stockpile them. Let me ask you something. If you host Thanksgiving, and I want an honest answer, Your hostess to Thanksgiving. Are you standing in the kitchen around the corner eyeballing just what everybody's eating and taking notes? Well, Uncle Bob, he didn't eat this. He did eat that. I mean, does anybody really care? My mother-in-law knows I'm on Weight Watchers, and she has been very supportive. There you go. Then you're good. Your birthday's going to be good. Thanksgiving's going to be good. It's going to be an awesome week. Hell no, right, Patty? Hell no. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And the kids love time with their cousins. Yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, Thanksgiving. I remember I was 10, and I've told this story before, but my great aunt, who was also my godmother, my tia Anita, I remember I loved pumpkin pie, man. I loved pumpkin pie. And I was a chunky kid. I mean, I wasn't out of control or anything. And I remember once I was coming around the corner with my piece of pumpkin pie, and I was so excited because the only time we ever had pumpkin pie was at Thanksgiving. We didn't have Christmas. And she said, "Oh, Anita, are you going to eat that whole piece of pumpkin pie?" And, I mean, I was 10, you guys, and I still remember the look in her eyes and the look on her face and the disapproval when she said it. And I remember, I think I just took it and I just set it down somewhere. And my 10-year-old heart is still broken over that. You know, it's just like, come on, it's just enjoy for one day. Do what you're going to do, or don't do what you're going to do, more importantly. Our holidays have at least 40 plus people. No one is watching what each other eats, just hoping the favorite dish doesn't go empty before they get to it. Charlene, that's beautiful. I mean, that's super beautiful. It's super beautiful. I wish I could put that somewhere on all the Facebook pages that I don't go to anymore. I just can't take all the ladies scrapping over the dumbest things. I don't know. Anybody who's been doing this the same amount of time as I have, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the same stuff over and over and over. And you should, the food police. No food police. That's super beautiful. I love that. But yeah, so you know that kind of ruined every, you know, and then I had tell him this because it's funny. I have one, you know how there's always one defunct sibling in the family. I'm the oldest, and then I have my sister Christy, and then I have a younger sister who shall go unnamed. And every Thanksgiving, and my mom had this. I mean, my mom decorated for Thanksgiving like. I mean, she outdid Martha Stewart every year. I mean, beautiful, beautiful tables and food and everything. And she would allow my sister to bring a different guy home every Thanksgiving, and they get slashed. And then, you know, and we all had to sit there and pretend like it was okay so that we wouldn't upset my mom. You know what I mean? We all hated the whole thing, but Mom put on this beautiful shebang and show and everything, but we weren't allowed to say anything because then, you know, we would ripple the waters. Meanwhile, my sister and her boyfriend, and God bless Tiny Tim, and it was like, oh my God, can somebody just get them out of here? Maybe that's why I don't like Thanksgiving. Oh, it was something else, Lou. You have no idea. Because as much as I talk about how I enjoy my cocktails from time to time, I'm not that person that does it with the family and then they got to go sit me in a aluminum webbed chair in the backyard in the corner by myself so I don't embarrass myself. But yeah, my sister would stand up and she would just like, and we're not a religious family. I mean, I've never prayed with my family a day in my life with Oliver, but not my folks. And she'd just stand up and I'm so grateful for Anita. I just love Anita. I mean, we couldn't hate each other more if we wanted to. And then, you know, whatever boyfriend she had at the time was like sitting there trying to hold his head up, trying to keep the drink in his hand. And my mom sitting at the end of the table with a huge smile on her face because the whole family was there together. But usually the funny part is my mom would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, get that bird ready, but she had that bottle of Brut sitting right next to her on the counter, and then she'd nap all day till it was time to pull the bird out. Oh, God. Oh, maybe we should have been spending our Thanksgivings at Betty Ford. No, I'm embellishing you guys, of course, because if you tell the regulars, maybe I'm not, but Thanksgivings were just always an issue. But it doesn't have to be. And especially the new Weight Watchers, if there's any new Weight Watchers here, I doubt it. Let's not take it so seriously. Let's not let it ruin our holidays. Let's not let it ruin our time with the people that we love. Is anybody else listening to this? Okay, shh. I haven't made Thanksgiving since I've been with Steve. We've done one of two things. Either we've gone to Disneyland or him and Eric have made Thanksgiving. Don't tell anybody. Or we buy the pre-made ones at Vaughn's. Yep, Jill, and especially, I keep biting my lip. Especially, how are you feeling, honey? How you doing? Are you moving around okay? I know, Lou. And you know what? It came to a point in my family where I put up with so much for so long, and I finally went, man, I can pick my friends, but I can't pick my family. And would I choose to spend time with these people being treated like this? No. I'm just sorry that it took me so long to realize it. 4,000 steps? That's fabulous. I went out, and how many steps did I get in the rain? I don't know. I took my thing off because my band bugs me. Barbara, are you still here? If you are, I'm curious to know what you do for Thanksgiving. I bet it's a beautiful Thanksgiving. I got 8,000. Just a few more. So, anyways, I just wanted to pop on and see how everybody was doing. My husband cooks turkey on Weber Grill. I haven't cooked in 20 years. Right on! That's fabulous. You get released on Friday? This Friday, day after tomorrow. I'm looking forward to Ray-In. I should have a loss, I hope. Oh my goodness. If I can get Oliver up and out of here. Oh, I need to go get him pretty soon. And I wonder if it's raining. I do appreciate you guys, though, the 32 of you that come in and you come over here and talk to me. Loves Mama. We're here for any help that you need. These girls, and we're all ladies of all different ages, but I'm always going to call us girls. We have so many good ideas and advice. You just need to come and ask, and we're happy to help. We do got this, Jill. I mean, come on now. If any of us have anything, it's this, right? I wish you guys could see my kitchen right now. It's a disaster area. Oh, but you know what I made today? I made Kate's creamy salsa chicken in the crock pot, and I can't wait to have that for dinner tonight. All right, well, I'm going to cut out of Dodge because I just realized that Oliver can't walk home. I have to go pick him up because it's raining. And I always just get down here and babble about nothing. I keep biting my lip. To anybody who saw this or is going to see it later, in my little family anecdotes, they aren't meant to, it's only one meal, girls. Listen to Snooze. Listen to her. She knows what she's talking about. Janet, it's always fun with you guys. My family anecdotes, they are made to give you a giggle. They are not made to have you go, pearls clutched, poor Anita, oh my gosh. I grew up in a weird family. I grew up in and it's kind of fun. It's fun to talk about. I have a lot of very good, interesting stories. Actually, I have one more story I want to tell you. Susie, if you're still here, I want you to hear this one. Barbara, hang on for 1 minute. So this one sister of mine, she's the youngest, and she's, and she tried to, she just made my life miserable. One day she told me that she had all my diaries, that when my first husband and I moved, she got a hold of my diaries. And that she read my diaries, and these were all my diaries from when I was like 13 to, at the time, I don't know, late 20s, early 30s. And I lived a very colorful life. Okay? I had a lot of fun. And I wrote down all that fun. And she told me, she was mad at me for something, and she said, she lived 3 houses down from me. She said, I'm going to give my first husband, I'm going to give him your diaries and let him see just what he married. And at the time, you're still young and you're still worried about what people think about you, whether they're married to you or not. And I'm like, no, just give me my diaries. No, I'm not giving them to you. This is all over the phone. So finally, I walked down to her house. She was dumb enough to open the door. And I said, Sam, just give me my diaries. Let me have them. And I'm out of here. She's like, nope. I'm going to give it to him tonight. He's going to read all about you. He's going to know all about your past. That's just too bad for you, isn't it? And I said like 5 times, I don't want to fight because we've been fighting our whole lives. Well, I happened to be standing next to her. What are the sides? Her sideboard. She had a very nice collection of antiques. And I picked up one of her antique teacups and I said, Sam, give me my diaries. I'm going to break this teacup. She said, no, I smashed it on the floor. And then I picked up the next biggest thing. And I said, give me my diaries. She said, nope, I'm giving it to him the minute he gets home. They're in a box. Took it, smashed it on the floor. I mean, she had some nice antiques. We got to like the 6th thing that I smashed against the wall into hundreds of itty-bitty pieces until she finally copped to saying, she didn't have my diaries. She was just trying to upset me. I mean, that's the kind of person we're talking about. This is the same one who would come home at Thanksgiving with a different guy. Not too bright. No, but Jessica, seriously though, who was the not so bright one? It was me for not realizing it because I dealt with this behavior our whole lives. No, Barbara, no, never. Never. I won't even go to her funeral when she passes away. She tormented me my whole life, and I let her. And I knew that she couldn't have had my diaries, but I couldn't figure out where exactly they were, so I let her scare me. And to this day, it goes on. She's mentally ill, and no. And I get a lot of flack from people, but she's your sister. It doesn't matter that she's my sister. I didn't choose for her to be my sister. I don't speak to my only sibling. Haven't talked to her since shortly after my mom died. Well, then, Lou, you get it. And I bet you probably get people like me who are like the old, but it's your brother or it's your sister. It doesn't matter. She tormented me for 30 years before that prank did cost her. Oh, yeah, there's lots of things that had to do with her mentality. Toxic with a T, Lou. That's the only word. And, when I hear myself telling you guys this story, some of you are probably going, wow, what the hell, lady? You're breaking your sister's antiques? It was the only way to get through to her. And, some families just aren't maybe like yours. Maybe you have, I have friends who, they're all 3 sisters and they just love each other so much. And, Steve and his family, what did Sue say? No, you have to keep unhealthy people at arm's distance or further. And I haven't been healthier since I have chosen to do that. So I don't even know why I got off on that little tangent. Just because I've had such a weird life. Because of that, we don't know. Like, we think my mom dropped her on her head and was afraid to tell us or something. But anyways, what I started to say is anybody who's watching this now or sees it later, these little tidbits and anecdotes weren't made for, I keep biting my lip, for sympathy or anything like that. I find them all to be very entertaining. And Charlene, you're right. You have to live in one to really get it. Yeah. So now I'm going to... All right, kids. Thank you for understanding, you guys. I'm not, don't worry. If you invite me over your house, I'm not going to break your antiques. Unless you blackmail me, which is what she was doing. All right, I love you guys. I love you, Susie. I love you, Lou. I love you all. Charlene, thank you for that great bit of advice back there. This mama loves any advice that you need, please come and let us know. Barbara, remind me about your eyes before you go get them in, because I'm going to forget, because I forget everything, because I have to pee so bad right now that my eyeballs are floating in my head. But I didn't want to stop talking. All right, you guys. If I'm not here, I'm going to post tonight what I ate today. And if I don't see you before, I'll see you Friday at weigh-in. Okay? I love you guys. You're the best. And this mama, we've got you here. Gotcha.